What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Roddy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's quite early in the morning right now, but I decided that I was gonna actually come back on YouTube and start making Cayenne videos because, well, for one, it's been a while. For two, I kind of miss you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I actually miss making the YouTube videos. And number three is, well, I guess it's appropriate now to stop posting content. As you guys know, it's a lot of craziness going on in the world. I just want to, before we begin the video, I just want to point out, Black lives do matter. I am not a racist. I have nothing against anyone. And I hope you guys that are watching my video also, you respect me and everybody else of color or of different ethnicity that is in your community. This is very important, you guys. I just want to go ahead and point that out. And also with the COVID situation, apologies to anybody who's had to deal with it. I've just been just staying low key pretty much, but apologies for anybody that, family member or whatever contracted COVID or has to deal with that. I understand it's just a lot going on in the world. Now, as you guys can see right now, you may be seeing the front seats, and the seat that I'm sitting in is kind of different, like differently colored. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute what I did to my front seats. It's because it's been a few months, I'm sure. I can't remember when I uploaded the last video, but I did get my seats in the front redone, or I threw a seat cover on them. And before I even show you guys where I got, how I do the seat covers, this is the company, Iggy seat covers. I'm not sure if you guys could read what this says. I'm gonna try to see if I could get it. Manufactured and designed by Iggy, Incorporated, made in Korea. As you guys can see, I went ahead and I bought some seat covers for my car, and I'm actually gonna step out of my vehicle and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks on the outside. That's the front. I'm gonna go to the other side, okay? So just want to show you guys how it looks. I know some of you guys comment on my video and you love to see my car. This is the passenger side, okay? So you guys can actually see. It's the back. Now these were hard to put on this vehicle. I'm not gonna lie, it took me 3 days. I mean, I don't know, I'm the laziest person in the world. And as you guys know, this is what I did to the car originally when I dyed the paint. The seats. I like this better, to be honest. It's a better color. One more view. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys so I can get my thoughts together because it's super early in the morning. So give me a second. I'm going to tell you guys, okay, what have I done to this vehicle and what I personally feel future maintenance should be done. Oh, but I almost forgot, you guys. Gotta show you the mileage. 240,133 miles on this car. Like I said, you guys, I daily drive this car. I drive this car every single day. There's not a day that this car doesn't get driven. There's not a day that I don't want to drive the car that it doesn't get driven. It gets driven every single day, okay? For work-related issues, for, picking up family, for, running around, miscellaneous stuff. This car is on the road. It hasn't had any issues since at all. Actually, since I really started making videos on the car, it has not had a single issue, which is hilarious because I'm just racking up miles on this car, and that I'm the only guy, and I keep saying I'm the only guy that avidly racks up videos. Miles. You may not see me making videos on a car, but I promise you, if you don't see any videos and I haven't posted anything, the car is still driving, okay? So if I don't post a video saying, hey, the car broke down, then it's a guarantee that the car is still on the road. But yeah, I can't remember the mileage it was at before I before I stopped recording before. Probably was at like 2:30 something, but now it's at 2:40. So I'm gonna be driving down to New York in about maybe a week or two, and this car obviously is gonna be taking me there and back. So what that means is I'm 100% sure the car is gonna be able to make it. But you know, there's always that but, right? So we're gonna be keeping monitoring on the car. I've actually been getting my car fixed lately, and I just mean like minor work. Like I've actually got the transmission fluid changed on it, and I want to let you guys know about the transmission fluid. You're gonna want to get the transmission fluid done on these cars. I understand that they may be expensive, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys the transmission fluid you need to get for this car to make sure that it lasts a long time. Okay, so I'm in my garage right now, whatever, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the transmission fluid that I use to change the transmission fluid. I just got somebody to basically somebody just came by with a fuel with a transmission filter. They changed the filter and they added this new fluid. I'm not sure, maybe like 5 quarts of fluid. I was actually leaking a little bit of fluid when the guy came and checked out my car. I leaked out like a quart of transmission fluid, so I want to urge you guys to go ahead if you haven't already, or if you have a Cayenne. I understand they say like the transmission fluids last the life of the car, but don't trust anyone saying that the transmission fluid will last the life of the car. You want that transmission to be good. You want to go with your gut and not no one else's. So what I would say is, this is the transmission fluid that I used in my car. This is exactly the same as the Porsche branded transmission fluid. As you guys can see, it's ATF type TIV. Don't know what the hell that means, but what I do know is that the Porsche Cayenne uses this Toyota liquid in a rebranded bottle. So the Porsche bottle, which is the same fluid, is probably like $60 per quart. This is a quart, I believe, yeah, or whatever. And the Porsche bottle, like I said, which is the same thing, is probably like $60 per bottle or something, $40, whatever. It's expensive. Versus this, which I bought off of Amazon, is like $7 per bottle. And I probably paid like, I don't know, maybe like $70 versus paying like $700 for a whole quart, a whole like 12 pack of you know, the Porsche stuff. So yeah, you guys go ahead and buy this type of fluid. You can find this on Amazon like I did, or whatever. Find it anywhere, just buy it. Just buy several quarts of it and do your transmission fluid and filter. You will thank me later. All right, so now I'm kind of inclined to give you guys a walk around as I usually do, because some of you guys may want to know how the car's condition is, how it looks, all that other stuff. Car is fine. That's a little bit of damage, you guys. Some of you guys know that already. Nothing really to see, to be quite honest with you. Paint still shiny as ever though. Now, I showed you guys the transmission fluid. You're gonna want to get that done. Change your transmission fluid, because it may the gasket may be leaking. You don't know what's going on down there. And after I change my fluid, my car shifts way much better. You know what I'm saying? It just shifts way much better, and that's actually helping the longevity of this car. This car actually has a Toyota transmission. What that means is, you need to keep this transmission alive, because if you just change the fluid in it, it will go a long time. Like, I'm 100% sure the transmission fluid in this car has never been changed up until I changed it about, I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks ago. And it's just so much better now. It feels like it's almost new, if I could even explain how new feels. It shifts real smooth, no issues. Give me, and the best thing about it is, it gives me all of the power. That is kind of weird, because I noticed that my Cayenne was lacking a little bit of power before I changed the transmission fluid. I think what it was is because I was a quart low on transmission fluid, because it's never been done before. The gasket developed a leak, so it leaked out like a quart. The transmission was restricting my performance a little bit. Like, I could feel it. It was restricting my performance. You know, when I was like trying to race or I was speeding or something, it wouldn't give me all the power because the transmission didn't want to destroy itself. So the transmission knew that, hey, you know, I'm low on transmission, you know, fluid. I could still work properly, but yeah, you're not gonna damage me because I'm a quart low on transmission fluid. Once I changed the transmission fluid and I drove the car became a whole totally new animal. I probably got like maybe like 40 horsepower more from changing the transmission fluid. I know it makes no sense, but it does, because now the transmission is letting me shift with all the power of the car. It's letting me throw my foot down, like, and it's like, even with like no gas in the car, it's giving me all the power. It didn't do that before. Now it's giving me all the power. So you guys make sure that you go ahead and change your transmission fluid. You change all of your fluids in your car, the most important ones. Other than that, the mirror is still broken. I still have that's broken, and the little the back window ish, it's still messed up, but I did have someone come and look at it yesterday or the day before yesterday, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix all the cosmetic issues on the car now, because as you guys know, the car needs to get fixed. Also, I never noticed, you guys, but if you look closely, you can see that my headline is actually sagging now. I think it was sagging since I bought the car, to be honest with you. I never noticed that this thing was sagging. I don't think I mentioned it. This is another problem that can easily get fixed. It's not a big deal because you don't really notice it, but it is sagging, you guys. It's not like terrible, but it is sagging. And this happens with age, not mileage, just age. It's an old car. Other than that, there's nothing really else to report. I mean, the car has been running really good. Nothing else has broken on it. AC works fine, steering's fine. My performance now is perfect, honestly. It drives great, it looks great. Despite the mirror being broken, it still looks great. Still drives great. Paint's great. The interior, like I told you guys, you know, I keep my hand sanitizer right there. It's relatively clean, you know. I can't really say much about it. Can't really say much. You can't complain at all. But I hope this video answered some of you guys' questions. You can get these seat covers off of iggyseatcovers.com, I believe. Just search up Iggy seat covers. Any car you have, make, a model, whatever, they make specific seat covers for your car. I obviously went for the red one. I'm trying to get them to make the back ones for me, because they told me, I guess like I bought it, like, you know, I bought it around the time when there was like limited workers because of the coronavirus, and they basically told me like, hey, we can't really do this for you right now, which is understandable. But yeah, I don't know. You guys want me to try to get the backs done like the front? You let me know. You leave a comment. I'm not really sure. But this is an update video, like I said, for you guys. If you did like the video, like, subscribe, share. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. More Cayenne videos coming in the future. Road trip coming soon. It's your boy Brody. I'll see y'all in the next one. Be good. Be safe. Black Lives Matter.